Well, hello guys. It's me again, Revamp Luna, and I'm gonna be invading the Richonne tag on YouTube. So if you didn't like it, then you can just dislike it, whatever. But anyway, I'm on my favorite t-shirt again. The last time I did a video blog is I wear the same shirt. So yeah. I always say so yeah. Again, sorry for the barking dogs. Well, I have a neighbor who had two big dogs, so what can you do about it? In this video, I'm going to do top 5. Top 5 most common anti-Richonne comments that I keep seeing on social media. Okay. Now, I don't want that, honestly, I don't want to pay attention to the negative comments, but I find it really funny that this top 5 common, comments on that I keep seeing are, usually the same. Is all of them are the same. And if you are a hardcore Sean fan, you will always encounter these comments, and it's not just because it's tiring to see, but it becomes funny to me that these people keep saying the same thing, even if it's coming from a different people, but they always say the same comment, these same comments, okay? And I don't see any other reason why they hate this pairing, or they hate them being a couple because blah blah blah. Still the same. The reason that they have is still the same. It's the same pattern that it keeps repeating over and over again. And I'm just, you know what? Just, if you can't say anything, or if you can say something new, just stop typing, okay? If you don't really care about this pairing, just stop typing. Anyway, that of course everybody is entitled to their opinions, whatever. But and I'm also, if you are entitled to your opinion, I'm also entitled to call you out or criticize your comments, right? So it's just fair, right? Anyway, so let's just start this shit. Okay. Number 5. Richonne is not happening. The most, yeah, that's the most common comment that I keep seeing. Richonne is not happening. This is before Richonne actually happened. Like, I keep seeing this. I cannot really. The truth is, I cannot really argue with those people who says it's not happening, because, as you may know, we don't have any control, as always, with the storyline. And we're not the storytellers, we're the viewers. So what can you do about it? But 3 years later, now that it's already happening in their eyes, those people who says Richonne is not happening, yeah, turns out you are wrong. So yeah. And these people are this is the same people who say that, the fans are, or the, hardcore Richonne fans are delusional, and they're just seeing things. Well, look, here we are, right? Anyway, number 4. Richonne, or Regan Richonne's relationship, or romantic relationship, felt forced and came out of nowhere, but I will pair them to everyone else, even though they don't have interaction with that everyone else, right? This is, for example, Rick and Michonne felt forced to me, and I would rather see Rick to insert name, and Michonne insert name. You know, it felt came out. Rick and Michonne's relationship came out of nowhere to me, and I would like to see Rick paired up to every white woman, or I would rather see Michonne pair up with every black man, you know. Yeah, that's what's happening in there, right? Like, if you are a hardcore shipper, you will encounter these comments, you know. If you are just as trash as I am, or like every other Richonne fan, yeah, you will know these comments. And that's funny because, okay, Rick and Richonne came out of nowhere, but you would rather pair them up with someone else, even though he or even though Rick and Michonne doesn't have any interaction with that someone else, you know what I mean. And I keep seeing that every time, it's what the hell. Okay, number three. Okay, where's my number three? I don't ship Rick and Michonne, but I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Like, who told you that you are? Nobody's telling you you are racist. Then can you tell me the reason why you don't ship them? What makes you think that you don't really ship them? And no one can really, give a really valid reason why they don't ship Rick and Michonne. I would have understand, but if you're just, oh, I don't ship them, but I'm not racist, that's not a good defense, right? It's like you're, it's like you're in denial when you're like, whoa, but okay, fine. Then if you're really not racist, then tell me the reason why you don't ship them, right? Plain and simple, honey. Anyway, yeah. Number two. This is very, very common. Number two, that's why it's number two, is Rick and Michonne are like brother and sister. I'm like, are they look related at all to you? What makes you think they're like brother and sister? Okay, why do you think? Okay, what makes you think that what they are doing for each other is like something brother and sisters will do? What? Can you point it out, please? Because there's some before Rick and Richard become canon, or before they become an item, there's this called subtle flirtation between the two of them. Like, for example, in season 3, episode 12, at the end of that episode, where Rick is kind of a little flirty with Michonne, and do brother and sister do that? Like, do they do subtle flirtation? Do you subtly flirting with your sister or with your brother? No, right? No, nope, right? Okay. And and if you watch, are they twins like Cersei and Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones? I mean, these siblings, that's funny thing. There are siblings, right? But they're incest. You know, Jamie, and Cersei Lannister are more cringeworthy than Rick and Michonne because they're siblings. They are real siblings, right? Anyway, and the number one, Michonne. Don't I don't ship Michonne because they don't look good together, or they didn't look right for each other, or they look weird together. Why is that? Can you tell me why they don't look good together? Give me some reasons. And these people who said this, it's it's interesting because these people who keep saying this type of comments doesn't have any reasons, or they don't have anything to support their comments. They just say, they just don't look good. What do you mean by that? Please elaborate so that I might not call you a racist or a hater or what else? Whatever there is ist. ist. No. Yeah. Okay. Give your reasons. Why do you think they don't look good? Or my interpretation, or according to the, not my interpretation, but according to the interpretation of some of the fans on Tumblr, or most likely on Tumblr, that it's because we're not used to seeing Michonne. Michonne is not your typical love interest, right? She's not this. Let's just say she's not this conventionally, not the conventional beauty that we see on TV, right? So we're getting used to that. So it's kind of, maybe because it's kind of strange for them to see someone like Michonne who is being paired with a handsome white leading man. So it's kind of strange for them, although it's not supposed to be strange at all, to be honest, because in real life, yeah, there are mixed couples, right? Like, to take a look at Glenn and Maggie. Perfect example. It's this, I think Glenn and Maggie's relationship. I think I think it's the same thing with Glenn and Maggie's relation. The people's, the other people's perception, I mean, or opinion about Glenn and Maggie's relationship, that why Maggie is, you know, will go to someone like Glenn, and why? Well, I mean, why not? Right? Why not? Can you tell me why not? See? So if you don't want to be called a racist or what, a prejudice, then give me your reasons. Just give me your reason. Yeah. I think this top five most common anti-Richonne comments are really, really, if you combine it all together, it will all come down to, I think, physical preference. I don't have a problem with your physical preference, but you cannot really push your physical preference on the story, especially if you're not a storyteller. Okay, so this is like, for example, because I don't share, or I don't like them as a couple, because I would rather see Rick with that hotter blonde girl, Or I don't, I don't even care. Like, I don't even care about your preference. Like, if you prefer someone who look like Jesse, that's fine. Nobody's questioning your preference. But the problem here is, you're trying to project your physical preference instead of looking at the progression of the natural progression of Rick and Michonne's relationship. Like, you're overlooking it because damn, the physical preference is more important. Like, this is just like, if I can't, put my own preference. Like, for example, I think Christian Bale is the best Batman, so he should be the one to play the role of Batman in Batman versus Superman movie. And I cannot really put my own preference, and the casting directors or the powers that be of that movie chose Ben Affleck, right? Do you get what I'm saying? So you cannot push your preference. You cannot always push your preference. We're talking about physical preference, alright? So I wish that people can look at the story itself, not that, it's a lesson learned, that about relationships and in real life, and to see the progression, or how Rick and Michonne getting together makes sense. We tend like these people tend to ignore that because of their own physical preference. So you cannot really push that. All right, it's like, pushing your crush to play that role instead of that man on the TV screen. You cannot really. Yeah, that's, I think, in my opinion, that's, people are pushing their preference. That's what people are pushing of what they are used to. It's sad, really. Like, you're overlooking the story because of your own preference. So I'm really sad about that. Yeah. So I think, okay, what do you guys think about it, this video? Or did I explain it? Or if you have comments, suggestions, or what else? What are what are other anti-Richonne comments that you encounter on social media? Just let me know. You can let me know. All right. I think that's it for now, and I'm gonna be doing again a next video blog about for their okay, I'm gonna be doing a next video blog for their anniversary, their monthsary, Richonne monthsary. I've missed 2 monthsaries already. I feel so bad. I should celebrate. Like, let's come and celebrate with me, okay? For their next monthsary. All right, so that's it for now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.